Hey, what is up guys, it is Silverson here and today I'm going to be giving you guys my review on the Dragon Ball Super episode 51. So pretty much we start off where the last episode left off. Pretty much Bulma found the time machine that Cell and Trunks used way back when in the Cell Saga and whatnot, and pretty much what happened there was before Trunks actually left to go to the future, she pretty much asked him if she could have one of the capsules for the time machine, because there was basically two time machines at that point in time and she just had one of them, and pretty much she just started analyzing and studying it and whatnot right after Trunks left, but then eventually she forgot about it, but now she's pretty much back on it and she's gonna work to try and fix it. Then while she's doing that, pretty much Goku and Vegeta start training. Vegeta goes to the gravity room where pretty much he says that he'll pay, which I'm guessing he's referring to Black, after what he did to Bulma in the future and whatnot. While Goku pretty much goes off and tries to train with Whis at first, but pretty much he's saying like, oh, with you guys using all these time machines and whatnot and all this time business, I can't really train you right now. And then so pretty much Goku goes on to try to go to King Kai's planet, but after the last time he was there, it's still destroyed and whatnot, and he really doesn't want him to train there. But then we move on to the future where pretty much Goku Black, he's pretty much just like going around destroying stuff with his newfound power after he fought Goku and whatnot. He's like learning some of his abilities and whatnot, and then basically they have like this little like, it's kind of like the intro where it shows Goku and he's like, it shows like him like turning Super Saiyan Blue or turning Super Saiyan God, the small like little silhouettes of it. It's pretty much like that, but it's like Goku and whatnot. But then pretty much Bulma's mom and dad come back and pretty much they're like looking at everything and they're wondering like what happened, why is the, garden such a mess and whatnot, and why is future Trunks back and stuff like that. But then pretty much Bulma asks her dad if he can help her rebuild the time machine and whatnot. And so basically he agrees to do it, and then pretty much they go off and do their little thing while pretty much future Trunks is pretty much how should we put it, he pretty much knows his future Mai, well not future Mai, but he sees present Mai and he pretty much starts thinking about future Mai, and he's pretty much just like holding her hand, like thinking about like what happened and what she did in the future, and pretty much we get this little like flashback to where like there's pretty much this resistance against Black, and pretty much all the humans that survived were pretty much like rebelling against him and trying to destroy him and whatnot, and I believe the leader of that was Mai, and pretty much they set up this little ambush for Black, but pretty much it didn't do anything to Black. They started shooting him with guns and he just caught every bullet that they were shooting at him, and then pretty much they blew up a few buildings so that then they would topple on top of Black, but it didn't do anything, and pretty much he just goes on to say like, oh, you humans are worthless and stuff like that. I've been watching you guys from a highway place, and in order to make the whole world and the whole universe a better utopia, I have to, destroy all of you. But then pretty much Trunks comes in, he pretty much starts attacking Black, which obviously has no effect until pretty much Mai throws a flashbang grenade, and pretty much Trunks and her escape, and pretty much she's saying like, oh, you give us hope and stuff like that, because he's pretty much the only guy that can pretty much stand up to Black at this point and whatnot. And so pretty much he just told present Trunks and present Mai about it and whatnot, and then pretty much Mai and Trunks are wondering like, oh, what happened to her in the future and whatnot, and then pretty much he kind of like hints that she died and whatnot, and I'm kind of surprised that we didn't see her future self, because we know she's not dead so far, so that's pretty good, but I'm surprised we didn't see her like get up or do anything in this episode. But pretty much what was it, Pilaf and Shu pretty much coming in, they're wondering like, oh, what happened to their future selves, like what are they doing, and then pretty much Trunks says like he doesn't know and whatnot. But pretty much that was about it for the episode itself, and judging from the preview for the next episode, it looks like they're actually going to be like reanimating the whole, well not the whole thing, but just like the few parts with like future Gohan and Trunks and whatnot, telling that story and whatnot. And then we pretty much see Trunks' reaction to what Gohan is now. We even see a glimpse of Great Saiyaman and whatnot. I wouldn't mind if he was just Great Saiyaman for right now, at least it'd be better than what he's doing now and whatnot, trying to be a scholar, which is nice and all, but I mean, it's Dragon Ball Z, and there's obviously going to be a lot of powerful villains that you gotta fight and whatnot. And I think Gohan should at least train with Trunks and see if they can get stronger in any kind of way. But that should be really fun to see. But tell me what you guys thought of this episode. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you think that there should have been like a little bit more action, or do you think there should have been more storytelling, or whatever? Just comment it down below. And until the next one, Silver Sun is out.